start with a heck of a performance from your goalie that came in cold in the second period and was perfect. What did you see out of him?
Yeah, he made some good saves there at the, I think it was the end of the second period. They had a good flurry. That's a tough position for him to come in. You're down 2-0, so it's important. He held us in there for a little bit, so we got our footing under us. And Jack scores a goal, at least cut it to 1. He did a good job for us. You know what? He's played well every time he's been in there for us. Because I got asked about it last year. I know he had a tough start in Henderson, but when he came up to us, he was solid. Looks under control, composed. Gets out and plays pucks that he's able to get to. He's just been good for us. So I don't know where Aiden will end up right now in terms of he's obviously got a lower body injury. I don't know how serious it'll be, but Kira's done a good job. He was scheduled to start Thursday, so we'll probably stick to that if that's the case. We'll see how Aiden's doing, but I think our guys are comfortable in front of him.
When did things start to shift in your favor in this game?
Well, we needed to get something good happen, and the goal by Jack, obviously. Now you're down 1. You're starting to climb back in slowly. But I'd say it was the third period. I thought we forechecked a lot better. Got over top, forced some errors on their part. I know Korczak's goal was a good forecheck. We stuck with it. And I thought we did a good job with that the third period. We didn't allow them to get back in the game with transition because we were forechecking well. So, I would say obviously the goal helps, and the fact they didn't finish at the end of the second, and we know we got a chance to win. And then I thought we did a good job, like I said, creating turnovers. And obviously freeing up a little bit of room on the rush. Jack did a good job in the third goal, got a little separation, and so that was a big one too.
You've talked a lot about having that shoot-first mentality, especially when things aren't clicking as much offensively, especially at even strength. Did you see that, especially from Korczak?
Yeah, and Hutton, and we're trying to get our D to, when it goes low to high, to just think a little more, hey, let's just get it directly to the net. We'll get some layers, a guy at the net, a high-tip guy, and maybe recover some pucks that way. Obviously, there's some guys back there. Theo, he's good laterally at the blue line. You want him to play to his strength. But, yeah, I did like our mindset of that. We funneled a few more, put some pressure on their D to box you out, things like that. And if we can build that in slowly over the course of the year, I think we'll just be harder to play against. And we'll get, a few more goals off, maybe just broken down plays and where you recover a puck. And it doesn't have to be a rush chance or a great play in the zone. It's more just outworking the other team and getting greasy.
I know you'll take the power play goals when you can get them, but to get 3 even strength goals tonight, what does that do for your team?
Well, we need it because there wasn't a whole lot of power plays. I think we had we each had a shortened one. The second one we had good movement. We didn't quite execute the last pass, but yeah, you can't rely on your power play every night. I mean, we have a good one, and if teams are going to take penalties, we usually make them pay, but they were pretty disciplined tonight. I thought we were, so yeah, that's the formula of it. Especially going to give up a couple of early ones, then you're going to have to score some.
Having a guy like Jack Eichel that can kind of turn things around for you all by himself, that helps quite a bit for you?
Well, I mean, he's an elite player in the league. That's what they do. It's tough to do that every night in this league, but I think it's his mindset, Gary, as much as anything. He was upset with his first period. Their line, puck management was an issue, but they got going. They knew that they could be better, and he's the driver of that line, and they were.
Bruce, can you speak to grind out points here, even at nights when you're not your best?
Well, yeah, that tonight was another one of those. It was after the first period. It wasn't looking great. We had a little conversation about how we want to play, what's acceptable, what's not. I mean, that wasn't us the first period, and we're really loose with the puck. We're usually a pretty responsible team, so let's start with that, get back to making them earn their chances, and see if we could tilt the ice. So it was a grind, but I liked the way we, the last 30 minutes or so, I thought that was what we're supposed to look like, You go back to San Jose, we got a fortunate break, took advantage of it. The Seattle game, they're tight. They're a tight checking team. And their building that night didn't give us much, so we had to stick with it and got a point, which still matters, but that's kind of what we're up against this time of year. Teams are checking us hard, and Calgary was doing the same early on. So we've got to be able to play that game until you can loosen them up. And that's kind of what happened. We ended up loosening them up, get some rush chances, and get the game going our way.
Jack, we spoke at intermission, and you said just keep it simple. There's nothing more simple than just taking it to the net like you did on your first one. What worked for you?
Yeah, I had a couple chances. just trying to shoot it. Fortunate bounce. Rebound comes kind of right back to me on the first one, and I'll take it. I think, bounces are going to go, both ways, and it was good to get one for us. Obviously got us on the board, and I thought we, got some momentum from it, and were able to play from there. And I liked a lot of things in our third period. Obviously continue to attack, and, we're able to, tie it up and then get the lead. And, a lot of credit to the guys, a lot of resiliency tonight, and, great effort by Schmieder jumping in there. It's it's tough to see Hillsley go down there. It's not, you never want to see your starting goalie go down, but tons of credit to Schmieder jumping in and doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he was perfect once he started that second period, I mean, what did you notice about him or the way that he played that allowed him to have that success?
He's calm in there. I think he's just got a calming presence about him. His demeanor's really good, and, it's tons of credit to him. Obviously, it's not easy to step in there, in the middle of the game, but he made some huge saves for us and gave us a chance to win.
Obviously, the power play had been clicking for you guys. The fact that you score, 4 even strength goals now, I mean, how much can that help you guys going forward?
Yeah, it's something we're going to need to do. We know our power play is going to be a weapon for us and help us win games as well as our penalty kill. But just being able to score 5-on-5 is so important in this league, and it was good to get a couple 5-on-5, and we got to build off of it.
On your third goal, did you just see an opening there to drive to the net?
Yeah, I knew we had a little odd man rush there, so we had numbers, and I just saw an opening to the back post and decided to take it to the net. So hopefully I can try and do that more, and it was good to see that one go in.
Kaedan, we'll start with your goal. First goal from you, and I think 2 years, right? It's not often that you take that shooter's mentality. What'd you see on the play that made you just had to go for it?
Yeah, I mean, puck kind of just spit out from behind the net, and there was kind of no one in that lane. So I kind of passed one up there in the first. Just decided to shoot that one, and thankfully went in.
When offensive chances have been kind of hard to come by for this team, has that been the message of just every man out there, just get pucks to the net?
Yeah, 100%. We want to find any way we can to generate offense, and it was good to help out tonight.
What's it like to see Jack Eichel just kind of take over a game the way we saw him do tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing new. We see it every night. He drives plays for us. He's just an unreal player.
And Akira Schmid coming in completely cold to start the second period, ends up having a perfect night. What'd you see from him?
Yeah, he was unbelievable. Coming in cold, made some huge saves there for us, especially in the second on the power play for them. Just timely saves kept us in the game, so he was solid.
How much can a night like tonight really build the confidence and just the overall feeling of this group going back home?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, first one in regulation, I guess, so closing a game out, I think it'll be good for a quick homestand there.